What is the shelter principle and how is it important for holder in due course status? We've discussed at length the right of the holder and the elevated rights of the holder in due course of an instrument. In order to qualify as a holder in due course, you have to give value, have acted in good faith, and then not be aware of any defenses at the time of the transfer. Now, what happens if the holder in due course learns of a defense after receiving the instrument, or they haven't learned of a defense, but the holder in due course decides to give the instrument to someone else who does not pay value for it? Okay. This subsequent transferee would not qualify as a holder in due course. That is, now they would be subject to any personal defenses on the underlying agreement. Okay. It would diminish their rights. Now, the shelter principle relieves this or alleviates this pain in some way because it says that the transferee of an instrument receives the exact same rights as the transferor had. And in this situation, because the transferor was a holder in due course, it allows them to transfer the instrument to the transferee, and the transferee, though not a true holder in due course, can still exercise the rights of the holder in due course. Okay? So it ups their rights. This is a big protection. It adds liquidity to the instrument for the holder in due course because the holder in due course takes the instrument, then finds out that it's subject to a defense. It can't then transfer the instrument to another holder in due course. Okay. This is a problem. The instrument, if they transfer it, if the holder in due course seeks to transfer it, would be diminished in value, right? Because the person cannot become a holder in due course. All right. Because we discussed in a previous video the value difference between negotiable and non-negotiable instruments. In this situation, the liquidity of the instrument goes down, so it's less valuable. All right. Anyway, adds liquidity because it allows the transferee to enforce holder in due course status rights of the transferor.